Hey everybody, it's me, English teacher Matthew, and we're back again for another YouTube video lesson. If you haven't done so already, make sure you press the subscribe button so you can get more English lessons to your inbox pretty much every day. If you want to ask me any questions or anything, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And I hope you enjoy today's video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the causative. Why do we use it? Well, we use it when we want to say something is done for us. Maybe we ask somebody to do it. Maybe we pay somebody to do it. Usually we pay somebody. In most of these examples here, I've paid somebody to do it for me. So I want my clothes washed, but I get somebody to do it, or I have somebody do it for me. So the main verb we use is have, but sometimes we use get, especially in spoken English, in oral English, in the slang is commonly heard, especially in Britain, get. So we have or get with the object. So these nouns here are objects. And then, of course, we use the past participle. What does past participle mean? Verb 3, which means the third form of the verb. So, for example, if it's a regular verb, it's probably an ed, like in wash. And if it is a verb like see or do, then it is see, saw, seen, the third one, and do, did, done. So let's have a look at some of my examples here on the board. Feast your eyes here. So the first one is I had my clothes washed. Here we've got the have, the object, and the verb 3. I had my clothes washed by somebody. You can add by somebody, but we don't need to. It's not necessary. I got my hair cut. I have had my car cleaned. I get my feet massaged. I don't really, but I'd really love to have my feet massaged. I'd really like to get my feet massaged. So if you know anybody who massages feet and they're very good at it, let me know, I'm interested. So this is one way we can say we have something done for us, but there is actually another way too. So I'm going to quickly show you that way in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're back again, and you notice my board looks a little bit different because there is another sentence structure we can look at that's very similar to what we've just looked at. We're going to firstly look at have and get again, but there's a slight difference in the construction. We have someone do something, or we get someone to do something. So just be careful with the get, because we need to get someone to do something. Make sure you write that down. So here are some example sentences. I have my mother clean my house. The teacher has his students do homework. I get the cleaner to dust my shelf. And she gets her son to do housework. Now, the other way we looked at, the first way, actually, I believe is the more common one. You may see these ones as well. But there are a couple of other verbs I want to introduce. Okay? So the first one is make. And if you make someone do something, it means like you force them, that there is some kind of force, like have and get is like you pay someone, you ask someone to do it. But make someone, you do it now, right? So I would say maybe the teacher makes his students do homework, right? So maybe that's what I would say for this one, right? Right? Here, maybe she gets, instead of gets, maybe she makes her son do housework. We don't need to do now. She makes her son do housework. Now, the other word we can look at is let. And let is like to give permission, to allow, right? So, for example, maybe I could say, I let my mother clean my house. Maybe my mother wants to clean it, so I say, sure, mother, come into my house, clean my house for me. I don't make my mother do that. I'm not a crazy son. But maybe I let my mother clean my house. Come, mother, please. And maybe, again, here I probably make the cleaner dust my shelf. That's what I would do. Cleaner, dust the shelf now. But I could, maybe I could also let the cleaner dust my shelf. Maybe there's some private things on there that I don't want the cleaner to see. So I say, cleaner, you could clean my shelf if you want to. So we can also use let and make in this way too. And sometimes they're confusing for some people. If you have any other questions you want me to answer, then make sure you put them in the comments below. I will have a look at them. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you learned something new, and make sure you subscribe. Until next time, keep practicing.